2 weeks, how do you balance between running this program and the uncertainty of your own future?
This is not about Lorenzo's future. This is about the young man that's in this program. I've been doing this for 27 years. This is the 4th time I'll be going through, I'm being on a staff that they lost their head coach. So it's not new for me. It's not about me. It's about the young man that's in this program.
You mentioned talking to recruits. How will you proceed as far as visits and that kind of stuff? I mean, it's got to be obviously difficult.
Well, again, Vince is very involved. He's the decision maker. And as long as I'm under contract here, I'll recruit for the University of Louisville.
Defensively, I mean, scheme-wise, what do you feel like you really want to do over the next 2 weeks to try to get some kind of improvement? Well,
we definitely want to get better. We won't change the scheme. I think that'll be wrong to do for the young men. They've been doing something from spring ball all the way until now. We'll just try to simplify what we're doing and try, we have to eliminate the big plays. And if we simplify our scheme a little more and the guys can learn what we're doing and fit the particular plays correctly, we'll be okay. We'll be back.
Will you leave it totally up to Lonnie to handle the quarterback situation?
Oh, sure. Lonnie was a college quarterback himself.
He'll have the say over who goes in?
He will have 100% say on who's playing quarterback.
You expect Malik to be available?
Again, I don't know. That will be left up to our staff, training staff and the doctors where he is. And so hopefully he's available. If he's not, we've got to play with the ones we have.
Lorenzo, you guys did get beat up pretty good the other night. Physically, you had some guys go out with injuries and all that. How were they mentally when you met with them? It's been a lot going on in the last 72 hours. How do you feel like this team is mentally right now?
Well, I think they're in a good place. Vince did a good job last night. He had a team dinner, and the kids was over, and the coaching staff got to sit around the young men, and they was upbeat. With everything going on, you never know how a person is taking it inside, but what you can tell from the outside, I think they handle it very well.
What can you bring these guys from your background and life and coaching and even before to deal with, something like this, adversity and uncertainty, because they're going to have it later on too. Will you share anything with them like that?
Well, again, it's all about attitude. I tell people all the time I never have a bad day, and because it's attitude. No matter what situation you go through, you can find a positive, and that's the way I've lived my life. I always want to find a positive, even when it's a negative situation. We can make something that's negative into a positive, and that's what I preach to the young men. And we'll hopefully be exciting. The spirit will be up. We will definitely try to do things in an enthusiastic way in everything that we do from this point forward.
Who are your mentors? Are there people you've called in the last 24 hours to get some advice from? Who do you lean on?
Not really. I haven't called. There's a lot of people that I do lean on. But I think I've been around enough great head coaches, from Frank Beamer to Steve Spurrier, Art Shell. I've been around a lot of good, even Coach Petrino, and I've learned a lot from them all. And I think the thing that you have to do is evaluate the situation that you're being placed in and see what you need to do to try to change the morale of the situation that's going on. And so I didn't call anybody really to ask for advice. I think I understand what these young men need right now.
How hard, you were talking about morale, how hard has that been over these last few weeks with teams scoring 50 points, really trying to keep them motivated?
Again, for us defensively, the guys that's coming to work every day. We haven't done things right. Obviously, when you give up that many points, we haven't done things the right way. But it's never because they hadn't come to practice with effort. And we as coaches have to make sure we put them in the right position to make those plays. And then we got to make sure that we're not putting them in a position where one guy make the play, and if he don't make it, it turns into a touchdown. So those are things that we're addressing as a staff, and then they got to make sure that they do what they're supposed to do as a defender as well on the particular play.
What would you tell the fans? What would your message be to the fans about this weekend and the last 2 weeks of coming out and supporting these guys?
If they're a true Louisville fan, they will be here to support them. I think it's not about the coaches, it's all about these young men. And regardless of the record, these young men are University of Louisville students, athletes. And they should definitely come out and support the student athletes in this program.
You had a chance to look at NC State?
A little bit. We spent a little time on them yesterday.
And what's your opinion about them or your analysis?
Very good program. Coach Doran's done a good job there. Offensively, I looked at him the most. The quarterback makes him tick. Finley he's a really, really good quarterback. Very, very similar to me with more experience as the kid at Clemson. He doesn't get sacked. I think he's been sacked 5 times all season because he get rid of the football. He can diagnose a defensive coverage, and he knows where to go with the ball. So, he makes the offense go.
With everything that happened yesterday, it must have been a lot for the players, the fact that they have to play a game on Saturday. What will you tell them about your expectations for them?
Again, we control what we can control. And that's what the match will be today when I have the first team meeting where I'll officially get to talk to them. This is about what we can control. And the only people that really matter is those that's going to be in that team meeting room as far as controlling what they can control. And so that's what it's going to be about. We control what we can control, and everything else will take care of itself.
Anything else for Coach? All right, Coach.
Thank you.